Hello and welcome, all of you out there on YouTube land. My name is Will. Thank you for stopping by my corner of the internet, my channel here on YouTube. We'll be playing some more Magic Arena for you this evening, and we have a very spicy deck for you to check out tonight or today, wherever you are in the world. But what we're working with here is a wall tribal deck. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell is this? This looks like a steaming pile of garbage. But I got this list from a Twitch user by the name of Darkwing Drake. He was in my Twitch chat last Friday, and we were already messing around with Arcades decks, and we were doing pretty well. But then he gave us this list. We dropped into the best of one queues, and we just ran the table. I am dead serious. I think we went like 7-2 in matches over the course of the hour and a half we were playing that deck, and I was just as surprised as anyone to see us do well with this deck at all. I mean, honestly, it's just ridiculous. So if you're not familiar at all with what we're working with here, this is basically a deck built around these two cards, High Alert and Arcades the Strategist. So let's start with Arcades. Arcades is a 1 green, white, blue, so 4 CMC Elder Dragon from M19. He's a 3/5 flying with vigilance, but his abilities are very interesting. So first off, whenever a creature with Defender enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. So creatures like walls, for example, have Defender, and then each creature you control with Defender assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, and can attack as though it didn't have Defenders. So basically what this deck is really built around is those two abilities. The second one more so than the first. The first is kind of just icing on top of the cake, but basically what we want to do is we want to make sure our defenders are 1/3s for 1, our 0/4s for 1. These become 4/4s for 1 and 3/3s for 1 when you have Arcades on the battlefield. So you're kind of cheating the system in a way. And then on top of that, it's a 3/5 flying vigilance dragon, so already pretty sweet. And then of course we have High Alert, which is a very similar card. And this basically does the second effect of Arcades, minus the first and of course the 3/5 flying dragon part. And then it has this like untap ability tacked onto it. So, you know, for 1 mana less, you get an enchantment with most of Arcades abilities. The untap is kind of irrelevant, but you know, it's there if you want it. So basically, we want to build a deck around creatures with Defender. So we have Resolute Watchdog, 1/3. You can sacrifice it to give creatures indestructible. Wall of Runes is a nice little 1-drop that can set up your next draws. Portcullis Vines draws you extra cards. Caretaker can fix your mana. And then we have also Grappling Sundew as a 1-of. I'm not sure about this one, but it is a pretty cool one because it does have reach, which can be relevant. And there's also Tetsuko. And the other reason to play this deck is Tetsuko Umezawa. Fugitive. For 1 of the blue, you get a 1/3. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Well, what has power toughness 1 or less? Walls. Creatures with Defender, generally. And once they're able to attack with our High Alerts and our Arcades, they become unblockable and very potent threats. And the rest of the cards in the deck are either ways to find your Arcades, or just other creatures like Incubation. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal a creature card from among them, put it to your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So most of the time you're going to be using this Incubation side to go find your Arcades or just more walls. The Incongruity side for 1 green and a blue. This is basically like Beast Within or Rapid Hybridization, if y'all remember those cards from back in the day. Exile creature. That creature's controller creates a 3/3 green frog lizard. So, you know, you can sometimes get rid of like big flying threats like Lyra or something like that. Just things you want to deal with, because we're not really playing removal in this deck. So sometimes the Incongruity side does get used, but usually we're using Incubation. And then the last few cards we have Tower Defense. This is awesome. So for 1 and a green, you get an instant. Creatures you control get +0/+5 and gain reach until end of turn. So there are games where you're able to just get your board down, and they're all like, okay, there's just a bunch of walls. Then you get High Alert or Arcades down, and suddenly you're attacking. You can pump them, which effectively is +5/+5, and sometimes you can just sneak wins, and then throw an Umezawa on the board. Occasionally you just cheese your opponents out of nowhere, and it's really, really fucking awesome. And then the last couple cards, we got Dive Down. This is just protects your Arcades or whatever creatures you have in play. Just a little extra defense. And then, of course, your mana base, standard mana base, shocks, and check lands. And since we were playing this one in the best one queues, which we are going to continue tonight, so no sideboard to look at tonight. But if y'all do like the deck, you like the games, you want to see more of this deck, I could do a best of 3 version for y'all in the next video. So, you know, leave a comment, let me know if that's something you want to see. But anyway, let's just get right into it. I think I've talked enough. We call this deck When Walls Attack 2.0. Let's jump in the queues. Go into ranked play. Let's do this thing. And like I said, we won a lot of games. So I'm talking this deck up a lot, and I hope we can follow through here because it was really intense. All right, so what do we see here? We got a bunch of walls, which makes sense. We can set up our first draw. We can fix our mana. We can probably block a decently well with these 2 O4s for any sort of like red decks. Best of one's a lot of red decks and aggro, so that's always nice. And yeah, we'll keep this one. All right, I think I'm going to start off with a wall of runes. Let's see if we can try and find something for our next draw. Portcall is fine, not necessary right now, so we'll just pitch that to the bottom. And what do you know? Opponent's on red, so as we expected. And there's Arcades, perfect. So in this instance, if I play Caretaker, we should be able to get Arcades down next turn, right? So we play Hinterland Harbor, Cerulean Caretaker. Next turn, play another land, tap a Wall of Runes, get Arcades down. So yeah, let's do that. And if he really wants to point a Lightning Strike at our Cerulean Caretaker, that's fine by me. Get that burn to the face out of here. I much prefer them burning my creatures out. Let's see what our opponent has for us. Probably like a Steamkin or something, I would imagine. Or maybe like a Vaishino Pyromancer. Pyromancer it is. All right. Down to 16. Another Arcades. Not ideal. We don't want to draw too many of these because, of course, they are legendary. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and get Arcades down. Submit 1 and play Arcades. And I think if our opponent attacks this turn, I'm not going to bother. Although, I guess we could block if we get the 2-for-1, essentially, if he wants to do that, and we have another Arcades in play. And I'd rather him not get off like a... I'd rather them not be able to get a light at the stage. So, you know what? I'll take the bait. I'll take the 2-for-1 here. We have enough mana to play another Arcades, so I'm totally cool with this. Sure. 2-for-1. Amateur land that doesn't cause us damage. Love it. Arcades in. Swing for 7. And you just see how much damage you can really do with these with an Arcades in play. I mean, that's 7 points. These are both 1-drops. It gets really intense, and people just don't see it coming. So let's see what our opponent can follow up with. If they do have multiple burn spells, that is problematic. Doesn't look like it, so we should be able to get through on our next attack. Let's see what they've got otherwise. Maybe another burn spell to take care of one of our creatures. They're in the tank, though. With 1 mana, they shouldn't be able to kill our Arcades, but they'd probably be able to burn out one of our creatures. Well, I mean, they'd have to have shock, so... Because Wizard's Lightning, they don't have any Wizards in play. They can't kill the Wall of Runes. If they do have a shock, they might be debating whether or not they want to hold it up. Okay, I was going to say hold it up, block, and then, like, shock with the Chain Whirler. But they didn't want to do that, so... Let's draw a card. Very nice. So, actually, I'm going to play High Alert here, because now my Arcades will attack for 5. And we'll swing with these guys. No reason to throw a 3/3 into their 3/3 first striker. Beautiful. We're in great shape. And even if they do kill our Arcades, High Alert's kind of like a backup. So this keeps us in the game. Shock. Probably going for a light up stage here. Yep. Lightning Strike and Mountain. Not going to help them here. They got one card left in hand. That should be the game. I'm going to go no blocks. No reason to take it. We're at pretty healthy life total here. There's no way they can kill us from 10 with 3 mana in play. So, or maybe 6 if they play Mountain. Sure. And that's game. That's the power of that's the power of the walls. All right, moving on to the next game. When walls attack 2.0, game 2. So we want beat mono red. Let's see what we face in the next handful of matches. I think we'll play 5 tonight, like we played in the last video. So. Alrighty. Another solid hand. We got Wall of Runes to start us off. Incubation to find more gas. Even Arcades in hand. We're on the draw this time, but that's okay. And I got mono red again, so not tremendously surprising. Although looking at our lands here, we actually cannot play Wall of Runes on turn 1, unfortunately. So we are going to take a bit of damage here. We'll see if our opponent can get out under us quickly. Taking 2 here. Do they have the light at the stage? They sure do. Alrighty, so I liked that draw actually. So I'm gonna play a Wall of Runes to set up our next draw. Land is fine because you do want to have Arcades on time, and Resolute Watchdog. And now we have some blockers here. So hopefully they aren't able to just like clear a board. Sure. No attacks. I like that play. I like that a lot. So let's go to another Wall of Runes. Tetsuko's interesting. Tetsuko will make it so that we're unblockable, and then we have our tower defense in hand. So we might be able to cheese out a kill here. So I'm going to keep Tetsuko on top of our library. And I will play Hinterland Harbor. Passing the turn. Steamkin. Okay. Steamkin's a good one. They are stuck on 2 lands, though, so they're not able to follow it up with anything. It looks like they're going to pass on attacking as well. We are in a great position here. Okay. Arcades, go. And let's see. Our opponent... So we can attack with everything. Let's say we attack with everything. Next turn, if they might make some blocks. They might like go like block here, ping, put us to 16. Maybe like take 3. If that is their plan, they go to 17. Next turn, we'll have Tetsuko tower defense, and that should be a game. So we're gonna go for it. They could like triple block, but they will lose some creatures if they do so. So I think I'm cool with this play. And they take it, so there's a good chance we can kill them on their next turn. Whatever they do, we'll probably just take it. We're at 18. It's unlikely they can kill us completely. Ooh, okay. Well, Lightning Strike, taking down our Arcades is pretty good. They are 3 for wanting themselves to do it. So it's not the worst trade in the world for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and search for another one. We did not find one. That's okay. So Watchdog. I'm gonna play... I'm gonna not play Tetsuko this turn. Reason being is I want to be able to play him and attack in the same turn. I don't want to have him just die and then we're not gonna get the benefit. Okay. So let's do this. Let's block. Let's block, block, and block. And here's the thing. They could try to use some print spells on our creatures, but it's not going to do much. Chain Roller. Okay, as I suspected. So, do we have anything with... No, we don't. Okay. Let's see. That's fine. If they want to eat our Watchdog, I think I'm okay with that. Let me think here. Like, we could use Tower Defense to save our creatures. Alright, I'm gonna let this resolve. I'm just gonna let this happen. Yeah, it just kills our one creature, so let's go ahead. Next turn. Did not find another Arcades or anything, so we are in a bit of trouble here. Alright. Let's go ahead and just play Tetsuko. I will say go. And if we're lucky, we can draw some way to attack with next turn. Obviously, the deck doesn't look great whenever you have just a bunch of walls in play. You can't attack with them. So you're really just kind of going for those cheese kills. But when it works, it definitely works. Okay. You know what? Here, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Tower Defense. We're going to save our Tetsuko, because if we draw literally any way to attack, we should be in great shape. A Chandra. Chandra's good. Chandra is very good. Not going to deny that one.
I knew you needed my help. Sit back and watch.
They find a 1-drop they can't cast. Alright, our turn. And there we go. That's game. I told y'all. Alright. So 2 down, 2 mono red matches. See if we can find some little bit of variety here. If we just play mono red the entire time, it's not gonna be a very interesting video, but you guys are getting to see how the deck works in action, so at the very least there is that. Alright, Revol's Attack 2.0. Round 3. Alrighty. Our opponent's screen name is Hearthstone Rules. Very interesting. Alright, well this hand is... So, all of our lands come to play tapped. We do have a High Alert, we do have Tower Defense, we do have Incubation. And these are all good cards. It's just going to be a slow draw. So hopefully we aren't against mono red, but we'll see what happens. And the opponent's on a mulligan. Alright, let's get it going. We'll go Glacial Fortress first, so that we can play our Watchdog next turn. Looks like they're on some sort of Land of Worlds deck. Sure. Alright, Watchdog. Ancient Land Harbor. And Wild with Rock. Okay. Sure, so let's go ahead and cast Wall of Runes. I'm going to bomb this Tower Defense. We don't need much more than that. And now the question is, do we want to save this to Incongruity, this Wildgrowth Walker? There's a chance we do. They are stuck on lands, though, so that means it's not likely they're going to be able to cast Jadelight Ranger next turn. They could cast Merfolk Branch Walker, though. Either way, we're not going to be able to stop that, so I think I'm cool just casting Incubation here. And we found our Arcades. Perfect. Now the jig is up, so they know what we're up to. Okay, land, Jadelight Ranger. Well, they found the land they needed. But on the bright side, we should be able to block. Beautiful. And we found a land for Arcades. I'm actually going to hold Arcades for now. And I'm going to wait for an opportunity to play it with Dive Down in as well, because they are playing green-black, so it's likely they do have removal. They don't have enough removal. They don't have enough mana, I should say, to cast like Veracity Contempt. And we know they're drawing a Jailer Ranger. I'm going to no-text. And they can't cast down because it's a legendary creature. Cast down only destroys legends. So we'll see. They are drawing a lot of lands. Vivian makes sense to keep on top. They might be able to cast it next turn. We'll see. Okay, they're attacking for a bunch here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it. It's a lot of damage, but at the same time, I want to be able to do this. So, Arcades. And let's go ahead and... I'm gonna attack with this 4/4. They are at 30 life, which is not good for us. But let's say they attack with everything next turn. We might be able to kill them. Branch Walker. Not great. They really kind of managed to draw out of this. All the explore triggers really helping them out. Pitching that incubation. Starting to come back to bite us here. Okay, so here's my plan. Let's do... Okay. So we could double block here and kill the Wild Walker. We take 7 going down to 2. Not ideal. But his ground forces aren't that strong. And he might order the Arcades first. So that's what we'll do. And I'm thinking they're going to order Arcades first. And this is perfect, because if he has to cast down for the Watchdog, it's not great, but... Alright, that's... yeah. Well, we still get to kill his Wild Walker, actually, because of the high alert. And now we have some good plays. So let's go ahead and cast Caretaker. Cast a Watchdog. Caretaker. Okay. Now we can do both. So let's go ahead and attack. Did we kill ourselves just now? No, because we can still block it. So yeah, that's fine. Alright, pass the turn. And let's see what they go for here. Yeah, they're gonna go for Vivian. That makes sense.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you.
Indestructible. Resolves.
Feel the wrath of Scala.
And this is starting to turn around for us. Let's see what they do in the attacks. No attacks. I like it. Okay. Sundew. Draw a card. Vine. Draw a card. Land. Okay. So let's go ahead and attack. I think I do want to attack Wall of Runes. Arcades will go for Vivian. And then we'll play it safe. We'll play it safe for now. Like, we could untap our attack one of our creatures.
I'll be back. Just
and
like
just have enough
before.
blockers. But I just don't want to lose to removal. So this way it gets us kind of several outs. Let's see what they find. Okay, they're attacking with everything. Not ideal, but that's okay. So let's block. Oh, and they scoop it up! The power of the walls! Oh my god, my opponent's probably so upset. Oh man. Alright, we're 3-0. That is 2 mono red wins, 1 Golgari win. Let's see if we can get to 5-0 in this video, y'all. Alright, Wolves Attack 2.0. Game 4. I'm so excited. I think we played really well that game. I mean, keeping the Arcades alive, the dive down play, even though it wasn't like 100% ideal, I think we played it pretty well with what we got. So let's see what our next hand has, and it looks pretty good. We are on the draw. They're on a mulligan. We have Resolute Watchdog, Wall of Runes as early defense, and incubations, double incubation to find some Arcades and stuff. So I like this hand. We have all our mana as well. And let's see what Master MTG's got for us. Looks like they're in the tank on whether or not they want to keep this 6. And ooh, really in the tank here. Well, trying to think about what do we want our hand to be like in the next couple turns. How do we want these games to go out? I mean, obviously we just want to draw naturally in Arcades or something, or like a High Alert and a Tetsuko. So that's hopefully going to be what we do. Incubation, though, good for finding those sorts of things. And yeah, we will see what we can do. Master MTG is really taking their time. This must be a tough 6, or they're disconnecting. All right, they're in. Scribe at the top. Let's do this thing. So starting it off, let's go Breeding Pool and Wall of Runes. Set up our next draw. Another Watchdog, probably not necessary for right now. So let's put that at the bottom. And they are on Swamp. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna cast our first incubation. See what we find. We actually whiffed on the incubation. That's huge game. We also threw down a Hyler and a Tower Defense to the bottom of our library in a random order, so not ideal. That was pretty rough. Not gonna lie about that one. And our hand is pretty weak otherwise as well. So 3 lands, another incubation. This incubation is hopefully gonna have to find us something, or we just naturally draw High Alert, something like that. Triple black. Okay, they're on Kite Sail, and there goes our incubation. Oh, not good. Not good at all. So far we have been having some pretty poor luck. And another land, not ideal. All right, we'll throw down one of our tap lands. Can't do anything else. Passing the turn. They're gonna start attacking us in the air. So let's see what else they find. There must be some sort of mono black deck. All right, that is fine. I will sacrifice Wall of Runes. Watchdog at least has some utility later in the game. Wall of Runes has basically done its duty. Okay. Something good off the top of our library, please. Dive down. Not ideal. All right, another Temple Garden. Passing the turn. And we put a third, 3 out of 4 of our, what's it called, have been used. So our incubations. So definitely not ideal. Yeah, Resolute Watchdog down. I mean, we're on a pretty slow clock, so we have time, but these land draws are very much a problem. At least if we ever do draw an Arcades, we'll have the dive down to protect it. So there he is. Okay. So let's go ahead and cast Arcades. Hollow Fountain. And I'm gonna pass. Let's see if they have the removal spell for it. They do not at instant speed end step at the very least. So maybe their hand's like cast down or something. Hopefully they don't have a third play crafter. All right, dive down. All right, let's draw some walls, and then we can probably try and draw out of this. We did not. So, not in great shape here. I'm just gonna play a breeding pool. Opponent appears to be on some sort of maybe just black cards I own type deck. Another Arcades is not going to do it for us. We really want to draw some walls here. We just got to find ways to draw extra cards and maybe get like a Tetsuko or something in down. But it looks like our opponent does not have an answer. I'm just going to take this 3 damage. It's obviously must have like Moment of Craving or something in hand. And there we go. Grappling Sundew. Drawing a card. Perfect. All right, let's attack. Moment of Craving, okay. Well, we had the read in the moment of Craving, at the very least. Now they block. Do they have another Moment of Craving? They don't. All right, we'll play Sun Petal Grove. And I guess we're passing here. They do have the other Moment of Craving. Okay. Fair enough. Well, they're out of cards. We even know the Arcades in hand, and we have more incubations. Davriel, though. Not ideal.
No one has seen my face and lived.
All right, I will discard the incubation. Yeah, resolves.
A mind is a terrific
Discarding.
thing to waste.
Oh, wow, okay. Sure. I'm gonna block here. And we're gonna get to kill this Davriel. Yep. Can't stop that.
Loneliness can.
So Arcades down. Attacking Davriel.
This wasn't part of our contract.
Let's draw another card. Draw another card. Draw another card. And a land. We'll hold that. We'll hold on to that. We'll make them think we have something. Pass on the turn. We got plenty of blockers. And they're on card. Oh man, no. Chupacabra at the top was a good one. So we're gonna have to find a high alert or something. Attacking for 1. Okay. Watchdog it is. I will cast it. And I will say go. No attacks. Alright, my turn. Tower defense. Let's just keep passing. We still have another Arcades in our deck. We have more high alerts. Incubation to find them. Alright, well, we might as well just use it since we're not going to have it anyway. I mean, Ravenous Chupacabra was a great draw for them. They were definitely just on kind of like black cards we own. Deck. So I think now is maybe a good time to just... No, cancel that one. We'll sack... Well, we are going to do this, but we're going to sack the Caretaker. We just got to find some action here. And there's high alert. Perfect. So my turn. All right, land. High alert. Let's slam. Well, I'm more than happy for them to do this. So I will kill the Kite Sail. And they have a cast down. Okay, sure. They lose a life and draw a card. Not great, but that's fine. Let's cast... Actually, let's cast Incubation first. I want to see if I can find... Okay, we didn't find that, but we did find Wall of Runes. I was going to say, I want to find a... obviously an Arcades or something. But Wall of Runes should set up our next draw. Mountain, or not Mountain, Hallowed Fountain to the bottom. And then we'll play Caretaker. And now we have blockers. Uh-oh. Go away. Okay. Kite sail, not a big deal. I got nothing in hand, so. Alright, my turn. Another portcullis fine. Not exciting, but let's get in for damage. I'm just gonna swing all. So I think I'd rather kill the kite sail. If I killed Chupacabra, they might be able to get it back somehow. Maybe like Memorial to Folly, or whatever that land is called in their deck. So I'll do that. This also kills the flyer. And they're just dead, actually. So they just killed themselves. Beautiful. Good game. Wunderbar. All right, y'all. 4-0 with Bant Wall Tribal in best of 1. I mean, I told you this deck is fucking awesome. 2 mono red, a gold guard, so that's at least 3 tier 1 decks, and then also, you know, mono black stuff. So whatever. If you don't want to count that one, that's fine. But the deck is sweet, and you can't deny that. So let's keep going. When Walls Attack 2.0 for the final match of the video. I don't want to jinx myself, but we're going to try and go for that 5-0. All right, this hand has a little bit of everything. I mean, we've got Resolute Watchdog. We have two combo pieces, and then Incubation to find more stuff. So, once again, this deck is a lot of redundant stuff. So, you're going to get a lot of hands like this. But that's perfect, because you want to be as consistent as possible. So, yeah, we'll keep this one. You're on the draw, so let's see what our opponent's up to. They are on complete Orzhov everything, so I'm guessing they're on some sort of Orzhov-style deck. All right, Hallowed Fountain, Watchdog. Watchdog can block the Scutterbones perfectly. Once White is like, what the hell? Who plays Resolute Watchdog? And they said nice. I love it. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and play Tetsuko. Passing the turn. We're gonna curve beautifully into our high alert here. So this is nice. All right, let's go ahead and cast high alert. I'm just gonna swing with the team. Because next turn, I think we actually can kill them. Four. So now we're at, so this is attacking for 6 currently. Add 10 to that. I think that's just game, right? Yep. Doesn't matter. Next. Attacking for 19 damage on turn, what was that, turn 3? Is that a turn 3? That was a turn 4 kill. That was a turn 4 kill in standard. Oh, and we were just 1 pip away from that platinum too. All right, y'all. Well, we got the 5-0. How awesome is that? Got a pack too. A Blood Sun as our promo. I mean, whatever. That's cool, I guess. Let's open our packs, see if we got anything cool. Feather the Redeemed. Not gonna complain about that one. That's a good one. So yeah, I mean, this is the deck. This is When Walls Attack 2.0. I think this is actually a really solid deck in standard best of 1. For whatever reason, people just, obviously they don't really know how to play around it. You're playing some kind of weird cards like High Alert or Gades, things people really don't ever see. Tetsuko Umezawa, I mean, that's a weird one too. You make all your walls unblockable. I mean, what the hell? That's just bizarre. Tower Defense, suddenly they're taking like you saw in that turn, like almost 20 damage on turn 4. I mean, that is just bonkers. So I gotta say, thank you to Darkwing Drake on our Twitch stream from last Friday, for handing us this list. We were playing a somewhat more mid-rangey version before. That was also pretty good, to be fair, in best of 3, mind you. But this one, I think, really takes the cake. So yeah, I'll post the deck list down in the description below. Let me know what y'all think. if this deck is the real deal. Maybe you think it's just, you know, just us getting lucky. We ran a little hot there, some spots for sure. So, you know, let me know what you think about in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Hit that bell so you get all the alerts for when my videos go live. We also stream about 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week sometimes. And you can catch us playing Magic and other fun games. Me and my girlfriend play games together as well, so that's always fun to check out. And yeah, that's it, pretty much. When walls attack, hope to see you guys in the next one. This is Will signing off, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank you. Adios.